Good morning, everyone. Michelle here, and I've got a story to read today. It's called One Little Chickadee. Maybe you've heard a lot of birds singing the last few days. We've got chickadees, robins, and now we're going to read a story about some birds and other animals. One Little Chickadee by Marley Robin Burton. One little chickadee flew to a tree. He was as lonely could be. He stood and he stood and he stood and he stood. One little bird all alone in a wood. Two small starlings came and sat below. One looked up and said, "Hello." Before very long they were up in the tree, twittering, tweeting, and trilling, all three. Three young cockatoos joined in the troop. Together they made quite a clamorous group. They whistled and warbled and chanted and sang. All through the forest their bird song rang. Let's see how many birds there are now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 curious kittens heard the song and quietly listened, but not for long. Soon they scampered way up high and mewed their meows into the sky. 5 frisky lion cubs, rambling free, decided to join in the jamboree, climbing way up to the very top, roaring and roaring, not wanting to stop. 6 trotting ponies who gambled nearby heard that grand melody high up in the sky, so they pranced to the tree and began to neigh, singing neigh, neigh, neigh all the rest of the day. 7 small pups who had taken a nap yawned and then stretched and strolled over to yap. They yapped and they yapped and they yelped and they growled. They barked and they barked and they whooped and they howled. 8 little hippos down on the ground heard all the music and danced around. They looked and they listened, they romped and they stomped. They listened some more, then they clomped. 9 chatty monkeys out for a walk stopped at the tree and started to talk, chittering and chattering to everyone there. It mattered not who, they did not care. 10 small bears in a neighboring tree scrambled on over to look and to see. They sat in each branch and they looked at the crowd. They rumbled and grumbled remarkably loud. A vexed crowd of moms heard all that rattle and came running over, fearing a battle. Finding their babes, each one with a grin, they gathered them up, took them home, and tucked them in. Now one little chickadee, so snug in his nest, laughed as he dreamed, contented to rest. He was as happy could be. One little bird in his bed in his tree.